Hey guys, today we'll be making an adorable Ruffle Scrunch 4th of July Deco Mesh Wreath. What you will need, I have an 18-inch wreath ring, an adorable sign for the center, 6-inch Deco mesh, Chanel stems, scissors or a rotary cutter, and a hot glue gun. Alright, let's get started. So first thing I'm going to do is place my stems on my wreath ring. Now, sometimes I do make my bundles first and then attach the entire bundle to the ring. And sometimes I like to place the stems first. Both ways work great, so it's just personal preference. But I like to switch it up. So I've cut my stems into thirds. And I'm going to place them on the outer two rings. So I'm going to alternate outer, inner, outer. Outer, inner, outer. Outer, inner, outer. All the way around the ring. I will link videos in the description box showing you different methods of placing your stems and different patterns you can use, just depending on the overall look that you want. Alright, so third of a stem, I'm going to place it on the outer ring and twist it a couple of times. Next stem will go on the center ring and twist. Then we're going to come right back to the outer ring and twist. Outer, inner, outer. And I'm just going to continue alternating all the way around my wreath. Sometimes I will make it closer and add in a fourth one. Just if you want it thicker and poofier and fuller, you can do that, of course. And also if you're using 10-inch mesh, that will also have an effect on how many stems and how many bundles you need to make. I'm going to go ahead and get all the stems placed and then we'll start adding our mesh. You can start off with one method and you can go back and add in more. If you see the finished product and decide that you want more or less, you can always switch it up and adjust it and change things after the fact, so don't feel like you're stuck with one specific way. Just try it, see if you like it. If you don't, you can always adjust it. So I have cut my mesh into 8-inch long pieces, and I'm going to place 3 pieces of mesh in each bundle. I've added as many as 6 pieces to each bundle, so it's just whatever you prefer. But since I'm going with red, white, and blue, I want to add one of each color. I'm going to lie my mesh down flat, and I'm going to overlap it halfway. And I'm going to just alternate back and forth. Scrunch in the center. Pick a stem and place my mesh. You twist it a couple of times and tuck it away. And just kind of flare it out a little bit. What I like to do is alternate the color order so that all colors are visible and it just looks more fun and whimsical. My next bundle, and I'm going to place it in my next stem, twist it a couple of times and tuck it away. You can flare it out and fluff it as much as you need to, but once you get it all placed, it'll be a little bit easier to do so. And I'm just going to continue doing this all the way around my wreath. And I go with a third of a stem. It is a little more difficult to place your bundles because the stem is shorter, but it's less stem that you have to tuck away. But if you want it a little bit easier to place the bundles, then you can go with half of a stem as opposed to a third of a stem. Alright, it's looking so cute and precious already. And you can kind of like twist and adjust and just make it look like nice and fun and cute. Alright, it's looking so precious already. I'm going to get a couple of sections completed and show you what it's looking like. So this is what it's looking like so far. So cute and precious. Alright, let's keep going and finish up the wreath. Alright, so I have all of my mesh in place. It's so cute and precious. Now I'm just kind of separating and fluffing up and flaring out all of my mesh just to make it even fluffier and poofier. Again, I do like the wreaths just with the ruffle mesh. I think it's so cute and precious. But for this specific wreath, I'm going to add an adorable sign to my center. So I have my sign, and I'm actually going to cut the little top portion off. I'm going to take two stems, twist them together to form one long stem for the top and one for the bottom. And then I'm going to hot glue it in place. Also making sure that I have enough of my stem hanging off the side of my sign to easily attach it to my wreath. Alright, so I'm just pushing my mesh aside, and I'm going to snugly place my sign in the middle of my mesh. Push it aside and twist the stem around the actual wreath ring a couple of times, just to make sure it's nice and secure. And then replace my mesh. And I'm going to repeat this step for all 4 stems. Just fluffing and flaring one final time. Looks so cute and precious. You can also make this wreath with 10-inch mesh if you choose to do so. That'll make it even larger. So cute, simple, and easy to make. Modify the color, the style, add in any additional embellishments you prefer. I went with 3 pieces of mesh in each bundle and 3 bundles in each of my 8 sections. I've gone with more, less, just whatever you prefer. Modify it to fit you. But it's so cute, simple, and easy to make.